welcome to this very special occasion. At the end of the ceremony tonight, there will be 12 new Australian citizens. I would like to provide you with some information on the program for this evening. The ceremony will last for approximately 30 minutes. During the ceremony, you will be called out to the front. The Mayor will ask you to take either an oath or affirmation, pledging your loyalty to Australia and its people. The Mayor will ask you to say your name individually and will read the words on the pledge card that you were given when you signed in. Please bring the pledge card with you when you come out to the front. Taking the oath or affirmation is the final step to becoming an Australian citizen, and it is very important that you actually say your pledge in a loud voice. Making this pledge is very important, and you must repeat either the oath or affirmation in order to receive your certificate of Australian citizenship. Please note that during the course of the ceremony, photographs may be taken of you while you are participating, and we are also trialling video recording of the ceremony. If you have any concerns with this or do not wish to be filmed, please notify a council staff member. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the Mayor will ask you all to stand to sing the national anthem, Advance Australia Fair. The words will be displayed on the screen. If you would like photos with the Mayor and the official party after the ceremony, please come to the front where council staff members will be happy to take your photos. We will also do a group photo at the back after the ceremony. Please note that due to the recent federal election, it was not possible to have your citizenship certificates printed for the ceremony. The Mayor will instead hand to you a commemorative certificate. You will still become an Australian citizen when you make your pledge today. The Department of Home Affairs will send you your certificate to your home address via registered mail. If you have any questions about your citizenship certificate, please come and see me after the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the Mayor of Latrobe City Council, Councillor Graham Middlemas, and the official party. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. I actually thought Gracie had started without me, but it was just the warm-up, was it? Okay, that's fair enough. So, first of all, perhaps I should introduce the official party with me tonight. Councillor Dan Clancy, Danielle, who's our Mayor, our Junior Council Mayor of the Year, Rosanna, who's our Citizen of the Year, and Councillor Alan McFarlane. They'll all help me with the process tonight. So, well, sit down, please, relax. Now, the process is a fairly legalistic one. There are a number of requirements we have to do under the Citizenship Act, and I'm required to read out literally pages of that act before we can get into the actual naturalisation ceremony. So can I suggest you sit back, make yourself comfortable. This is actually training to be an Australian. We're a laid back people, and after you've listened to me for 10 minutes, you'll be really laid back. So sit back and relax. We'll start with the process that MC to go over program and introduce Mayor. I reckon that's probably been done, has it? It's been done, yes. All right. Right. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge that we're meeting here today on the traditional land of the Bryakalong people of the Gunai-Kurnai Nation and pay respect to their elders past and present. I'd also like to acknowledge other elders present with us today. It is my great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this Australian Citizenship Ceremony this evening. And it says here that I'd like to acknowledge our official guests, which I've done, but I'll do it again. Councillor Dan Clancy, Councillor Alan McFarlane, Citizen of the Year, Rosanna Colley, and Danielle Strenny, who's our 2019 Youth Council Mayor, and members of the Latrobe City Cultural Diversity Advisory Committee and representatives from the International Women's Association. Welcome to you all. This citizenship ceremony today is being conducted as prescribed in the Australian Citizenship Act 2007 and the Australian Citizenship Regulations 2007 under the authority of the Minister for Home Affairs. I've been authorised as a person who may receive the pledge as a citizen of the Commonwealth of Australia. Making the pledge is the final step in your becoming an Australian citizen. Citizenship is a common bond which unites all Australians, whether they are Australia's traditional inhabitants, first-generation migrants or the descendants of earlier settlers. Our rich heritage stems from the contributions made by all of us. We have built a nation in which people can bring all that they are to Australia. We are all free to express and share our cultural heritage within the law, and we can all participate, contribute and belong as Australians. Australia has a commitment to various values and institutions. These include parliamentary democracy, equality before the law, freedom of the individual, freedom of speech and religion, equality between men and women, and equality of opportunity for all. Citizenship is a public commitment to embracing Australian values and institutions. Citizenship brings responsibilities and duties to obey the laws, to register on the electoral roll and vote, to serve on a jury if called to do so, and to defend Australia should the need arise. Citizenship also brings civil and social rights, the right to express your cultural heritage and beliefs, coupled with the responsibility to accept the rights of others to express their heritage and beliefs. The culture and traditions that migrants bring to Australia, including their language and religion, contribute in making Australia a vibrant community. We accept and respect the cultures and traditions of newcomers, and in return expect they also respect and accept the cultural differences they find here. The aim of Australians is to build a strong, harmonious and unified nation, and to do this we need to work together. As Australians, you will be members of a community which is democratic and in which everyone has equal rights and freedom of opportunity. It is important as an Australian citizen to understand how our society works and the democratic principles that guide us. It is also vital to understand how we, as responsible individuals, can contribute to a better future. By becoming an Australian citizen, you are showing that you want to be part of Australia's future. And it says there that that's the finish of the opening address, but I can assure you there is more. I'd now like to read the citizenship message the Honourable David Coleman MP, Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. This is his message to you, the Minister's message. Today you become an Australian citizen. We are immensely proud of what we have achieved as a nation, and we welcome you in joining us. Our history and culture has been forged over thousands of years, first through Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and more recently with people from all corners of the earth. Australia has succeeded as a nation by embracing and defending our national values. We believe in freedom, in the rule of law and in democracy. We believe that all people are equal, regardless of their cultural background, gender, race or religion. We are a resilient nation. We have overcome world wars, depression, drought and flood. We stand with other strong democracies in helping to defend and protect hard-fought freedoms. By committing yourself to Australia today, you have chosen to embrace our nation and its values. Like so many millions of people throughout our history, you have decided to take on the rights and responsibilities of Australian citizenship. And again, this is the Minister's address. On behalf of the Australian Government, I congratulate you on reaching this very special day. It's now your responsibility to join all of us in building an even stronger nation. That's the finish of the Minister's message, but there is more. I'd now like to read the preamble to the Australian Citizenship Act. It reads as follows. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia, and Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity, Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations. By pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their democratic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. I think that's about to finish, is it? Yes.
So can we have the front row, people from number 1 to number 4, to the front, please. So number 1, if you could come over here and face forward, right? And 3, thank you. And number 1.
And this group is taking the oath? The oath, fair enough. How it works is you follow me and just repeat the words I say, but at the very start you say I and you repeat your name and then just follow me from there onwards. So I, read your names out. Yep. Yeah, no, all together. Yeah. All right, now just follow me from this point on. From this time forward under God.
From this time forward under God.
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people.
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people.
Whose democratic beliefs I share.
Whose democratic beliefs I share.
Whose rights and liberties I respect.
Whose rights and liberties I respect.
And whose laws I will uphold and obey.
And whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Congratulations, you're now all citizens of Australia. Yeah. Congratulations. Well done. Now, I think it's been explained to you, the government is in caretaker mode for another week or so. When it goes into full governorship, they will send you citizenship certificates, but these are interim ones, just so you can prove you are an Australian. So there you are.
Thank you.
So our team will now give you some small gifts.
This one is for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you got enough room there?
Now, can I ask, did any of your friends come along and want to take photographs of you at the moment? Yes. Anybody would like to take photographs, please come up and take some photographs now. And we'll take an official photograph at the end with all of the people who've been naturalised. If you'd all like to take your seat, but don't go away because at the end we want to get a big group shot of all of you, okay? Thank you.
Can we have the candidate from number 5 to number 9, please, the second row? Yeah, you can come here, then yes.
And if any of your friends wish to film or take photographs, feel free to come up. Okay, we'll go through it again. We start with I, and all together you state individually your own names, but say it all together, and then you just follow me through from there. So, well, just hang on a sec. We'll start and we'll do it all together, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I, and okay, from this time forward under God. I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people.
I pledge my loyalty
and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
It was very simple, wasn't it? You're now all Australians. I'll start at this end this time. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Now,
That's not yet.
you're not being...
No,
yeah.
it's just the two little girls.
The two little girls. Oh, congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
I think these are the youngest people I've naturalised. These are an interim certificate. While the government is still in caretaker mode, they'll issue one in about a fortnight, but this is a proof that it did occur. There you are, love. And there are more gifts. Oh, sorry, George. I'll get it anyway.
Thank you. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? Good, thanks. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, if you'd like to take your seat again, but don't run away because we want to take a group picture of you all at the end, okay?
Numbers 10, 11 and 12.
Only 3 for the last run.
And this is the affirmation.
These are affirmations, right, okay. Yeah. After the third go, we might get it right. Just when I say start, you say I, your name, and then follow me from then onwards, okay? So we ready to go? Okay. I,
Graham.
from this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Very simple. Congratulations, you're Australians. Well done. Yeah. Oh, and I need to hand these, as has been explained to you, they are temporary until the government actually is legally in power. It'll probably be next week. You'll get the proper certificate then, but that's proof you were here. Okay.
Yeah, you need a bag to take all your pictures, your goodies home in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Look, sit down, but please don't go away because we want a group shot at the end. All right. Well, we now have quite a number of new Australian citizens, and I invite everyone here to give our newest citizens a very warm welcome as full members of our Australian community. As I say, it's a very legalistic process, so I now am obliged under the Act to read a closing address which is directed to the new citizens. It is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome today our newest citizens of Australia and congratulate you on your decision to become an Australian citizen. Choosing to become a citizen is a very significant expression of your pride in being part of Australia's dynamic and diverse society. You have made a pledge of commitment to Australia and its people and have been provided with a memento card to mark the occasion of the commitment. Australian citizens value many basic rights, including equality of treatment, equality under law, democracy and equal opportunity for all. Our culturally diverse society is founded on a fair go for all Australians. Now that you are Australian citizens, you enjoy specific privileges and responsibilities such as the right to vote, to help elect Australia's governments and access to an Australian passport. For each of you who made the pledge today, your Australian citizenship is a symbol of your commitment to Australia and your formal membership of the Australian community. In taking on the commitment, you assume a new responsibility. In making the pledge, you have become an Australian citizen. Finally, I congratulate all conferees for the commitment you have made today for being part of Australia's future. And there's a small note across the bottom there says reminder group photo. Not to let anybody out of the building until we have the group photo. Now I invite everybody to stand and we'll sing the first verse of the national anthem, and it's traditional for our youth mayor to lead us in. Come up here, Daniel. I'll even give you the words. There you go. Thank you. That is the end of our ceremony. We will do the group photograph first, if you don't mind, and then invite everybody to join us for some light refreshments at the back of the room there.